Let's go to this next clip.
Remember, inflation when Trump left was 1.4%. And it was that way because the imports coming in from Mexico and China and other places were so low, it drove down all the prices.
Right.
Trump did that because everything with Trump is a deal. It's always a deal. So I said to him, so you gave up the designation of terror group for that? He goes, yeah. I said, we won't do it if you do X, Y, and Z. I couldn't argue with it. Helps the economy in the United States, drops migration 80% in his last year. He was an effective president.
Why do they hate him so much in Washington?
What?
Why do they hate Trump so much in Washington?
Because Trump doesn't respect them. He's not in awe of them. Washington, as you know, because you live there, is all about the cocktail parties. It's all about the social invitations, mingling with the powerful, going here, going there. Cafe Milano. Oh, I had dinner with Senator so-and-so tonight. That's what it's all about. Trump didn't care about those people at all. And he wasn't respectful to them.
No.
I mean, you know, he looked at the FBI and the CIA, and he didn't fear or respect them, and they didn't like it.
Why they hated Trump so much. Trump wasn't there to respect them. Trump wasn't there to play the game. You know, I remember hearing about politics. You know, there's a game. You got to know how to play the game. And Trump didn't come in to fit in. He just came in to make the changes that he knew he would be able to make as a president, to do the things he'd been looking at for decades. And I'll say this again. I've said it before. On Netflix, there's a documentary on Trump, The American Dream. And they do an interview with Trump. And he talks about the same things he made changes on. But he talked about America getting robbed. This was back in the 80s. He said, I'm tired of watching this country get robbed. Okay. And this was in the 80s. And finally, 40 years later, he becomes president and he makes the moves. And like O'Reilly was saying, it's like everything with Trump was a deal. All right, you won't be designated as a terrorist group, but here's what we're going to do. You want to make some money? You want to be a terrorist group or you want to make some money? All right, if you want to make some money, I'm going to take away that designation. Okay, that way you'll be able to do business with us and your goods will be able to come over here and you can make some money. All right? Deal or no deal? All right, good. No terrorist group. Let's go. Next thing. And that's what it was about with Trump, is just getting stuff done. I don't need to sit with you, man. I don't care about how long you've been a senator. I don't care what committee you sit on. I don't care anything about none of those things. You think
the president of Egypt would have stood him up and backed out of a meeting after he got on a plane to go meet him specifically?
Right.
Because
right. So it's like Trump was just about, let's get this done. What do we got to do to get things running to do better for this country? Why would you be against someone who's doing nothing but standing up to people around the world?
If they're against you, that's your first sign you're doing something right.
Yeah.